And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day three of our credit education challenge. My name is Eric McKinley. I am the Director of Program Development of National Business Builders, and we are on day three, guys, of our credit education challenge. So hope you are getting some value out of this. As you get on, do me a favor, drop your city and your state. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Like it, share it, and tag somebody. Tag somebody who said that they wanted to repair their credit. They wanted to buy a house. They wanted to purchase a new car, but their credit is holding them back. Tag someone who is a business owner. Tag a business owner who um, who is doing their best to keep their business afloat, but because they don't uh, they don't have a good credit score, they got denied for a business loan. Tag someone who's just looking to improve themselves financially. If that's you, make sure you get back with me and or the person that shared this information with you so you can actually start improving your finances. So once again, if you're just getting on, my name is Eric McKinley. Good morning. Happy New Year to you all. Um, I am the Director of Program Development, and for the last 2 days, I've been sharing started a 5 day credit education challenge. And let me see, make sure I get this off of here. I think I clicked the wrong banner. I did. Give me 1 second. There you go. All right. And been doing this challenge just to show people how easy it is to improve their own financial situation, starting off with their credit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. 1 second. As we get started here in a minute on day three. So give me 1 second. Get this information up. Hope you guys having a good day. Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. I'm excited to share this information with you and hopefully get us off to a nice, crisp, clean start in 2021. That's what we want. We want a crisp, clean start in 2021. So let me go ahead. I think I'm ready now. There it is. All right. So let's do a quick recap. Like I said, today is day three. We're going to be talking about credit history, but on day one, we talked about payment history. Payment history is 35% of your credit score, and it weighs in at 192.5 points. That is what generally third-party credit repair agencies deal with is the payment history, where they actually send off the letters to remove any old payment history or try to dispute any payment history. Your day one action step was to create a Credit Karma account. Create a Credit Karma account. Check out your payment history and not to do anything else and just monitor it. Day two was credit utilization. Credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit report, and it is 165 max points. Now, credit utilization deals with your revolving credit, okay? And the revolving credit is the most impactful of your credit score because you can control how much debt you're in. Only you can do that. So you can actually control that, and that's the most impactful part. Like I said, credit utilization deals with revolving credit cards, department store cards, things like that. And your action step for day two was to write down all your debt. It was to write down all your debt from the largest to the smallest, creating a debt elimination plan. And then you were supposed to figure out ways to increase your income, or increase your cash flow, because in order to get out of debt, to lower that debt, then you have to increase your cash flow. So you're supposed to write down all your debt and then figure out some ways to make some extra money. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get popping on day three. Day three, guys, is the credit history. credit history. And what we're going to be talking about today, the credit history and what it actually means. All right. So credit history, or the age or the length of your credit, is the length of the credit history is how long any given account has been reported open. How long any given account has been reported open. The longer the history, generally the better the score. And accounts with a positive payment history that have no delinquencies are the best, of course. Now, when you're looking at credit history, once again, we address the whole score, the entire score. Once again, the scoring ranges from 300 to 850. Available points to build your credit score is 550 points. Once again, you need to know this. Credit history represents 15% of your credit score. That's 82.5 max points. Why do we need to know that? Because we want to get as close to the max as possible if we're going to get that 750 credit score. If you don't have any credit history, that could be the hardest to generate if you don't apply these strategies that I'm going to suggest in this challenge. All right. So let's break it down. This is what the FICO looks at. The FICO looks at how long accounts have been open. They look at how long specific account types have been open. And then they look at how long it's been since those accounts were used. So you hear a lot of people saying, you know, don't pay your credit cards all the way off. All right. You can pay them off, but you want to make sure that you're using them. Okay. Even if you've created, devised a system to rotate using those said credit accounts and then paying them right back off, you can actually still do that. They're going to look to see if it's being used, because if not, oftentimes they'll close them down. All right. So how much history is enough history? Can't have too much history. Okay. However, the minimum needed to generate a credit score is 6 months. So you need at least 6 months of credit history to generate a credit score. Closed accounts still report on your account for your credit history. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's accounts that are 7 years old stay on. Accounts that are bad stay on for 7 years, and then accounts reported on time or in good standing stay on for 10 years. Okay, so paid on time, closed accounts stay on your report for 10 years. So they're still reporting your history. So that's good. So even if it's closed on your account, but it's in good standing, it's still reporting good. And that's what you need, that history. Then, of course, any late payment closed accounts stay on there for 7 years. So it kind of gives you the idea of what you need to be talking about as far as if you're going to try to dispute something or try to get something removed, right? The solution to creating more credit history is to become an authorized user. It's real simple. Find a relative or a friend with a good credit card, with good history, with a low balance, and someone who has a good history of paying it on time. Ask them to become an authorized user. Ask them to be added as an authorized user. Now, you don't need the credit card. You don't want the credit card. You just want the history. Okay, that's going to help to expedite you creating some history. Creating more history is what you're going to need. So an authorized user is really simple. You want to find someone with a relatively low balance. Okay, a low balance, anything 10% or under, with good credit card history, and ask them to be added as an authorized user. Don't want the card, you just want the history. Another thing that you can do to create credit history is you can convert your rental payment history. If you're a renter and you have good rental history, you may be able to convert that good history into credit. Okay, a good history into credit history. So there's some rental reporting services that's gonna be willing to work with your landlord, and they'll be given information to report your credit to them. Okay, now you're gonna have to pay for that service. That's an investment in your credit. However, it's a well worth investment, especially if you don't have a lot of good credit, good history, and or you're doing what we're doing, repairing, building, and maintaining our credit. So day 3, I told you this wasn't gonna take long, y'all. Day 3 action step is to become an authorized user. Your homework is to become an authorized user. You want to ask a family member or a friend with a good credit card that they had for a long time, with positive payment history, and ask them just to add you as an authorized user. Tell them you don't want to be able to call in. You don't want to be able to do anything. You just want to fix your credit. You want to repair and maintain and build your credit. That's going to be your assignment. Like I said, make sure the card has a low utilization. And if you are a renter, you want to contact a credit rental reporting company and get your rent converted into credit. Now, here are some rental reporting agencies. Or right here, okay? And you can actually contact these guys, any of these guys, and ask them what's required to get your rent reported. Now, like I said, it's gonna be a fee, okay? It's gonna be a fee because it's paperwork that has to be processed, but it's still an investment in your own finances. And here we are, National Business Builders. We can be contacted at our website. You can check us out on the website. You can contact us on our email address or our phone number. Definitely like our Facebook business page, follow us on Instagram, send us a tweet, or you can connect with us on LinkedIn, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. Here's what I'm doing. This is day 3, all right? This is day 3 of the do-it-yourself credit education challenge, all right? Day 3. And what I'm here to do this morning is to share with you everybody who said that they wanted to improve their finances, they wanted to get their stuff together in 2020 and didn't do it. I'm extending another opportunity to you to do this and how easy it is. Now, it could be time consuming, but you have to ask yourself, how much time are you willing to put towards fixing something that belongs to you? Something that belongs to you, okay? We can easily go out and hire somebody to do this, but before you hire anybody to do anything, you want to be well educated on what you're hiring them to do. Oftentimes, we find ourselves outsourcing things to people that we should be taking care of ourselves, or we outsourcing things to people that we don't even know how it really works. So once again, this is day 3 of our credit education challenge. We got 2 more days, ladies and gentlemen, 2 more days. And I'm excited. Hopefully you're getting some value out of this, and hopefully it sparks something back into you so you can get your finances together. So for now, I'm going to leave you. Thank you for jumping on. If you like this, leave a comment, drop a message, tag somebody, share it. Like I said, someone needs to hear this information. Someone wants this information, and they're only going to get it through you. So my name is Eric McKinley, Director of Program Development of National Business Builders. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. You guys take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 a.m. when we do day 4 of the Credit Education Challenge. You guys take care.